What do you think? Good. Oh, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lukey Doodles. Happy birthday. Yell it out.
To
You. All right, buddy. I hope you have an awesome day today. I don't know what your plans are, if you're working or not, but whatever you do, kick some booty. See you out there. All right. So today, good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, April 18th, 2018. And we're headed into work, and Grant's going to his mom's house today. So we just called Luke. Today's Luke's birthday.
I got a new bat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, tell him about it.
Wait. Oh,
Grant got a new baseball bat.
I was pretty sure.
Oh, yeah, it's in the trunk. It's in the trunk right now. But he got...
I'm pretty sure my mom would see it.
We took some pictures or video yesterday, Grant, remember? When you were doing baseball, when we were playing baseball. And so you'll be able to see the bat then, but you were doing some good hitting. Grant hit the ball so hard the one time that it stuck. The ball stuck into the fence, inside the fence. It's pretty awesome.
And one was plastic, and I struck
Oh.
that ball.
Yeah, Daddy wasn't thinking. Daddy was like, oh, we only have one like real baseball. Let me bring the wiffle balls. So I put it on the tee. Grant clobbered it, and he straight up crushed it. And I was like, oh yeah, you can't use a metal bat on a plastic ball. The metal's way stronger. You're supposed to use a wiffle ball bat. Whoops, I wasn't even thinking. I was tired. So I'm gonna look into seeing if we can get like a whole bucket of balls or something like that. I think that would be kind of fun. That way we can keep playing without having to, pick up the same one ball every time. That kind of stinks. So that's it. Not much to report. Stay tuned for more. Guys, we're doing it. So the main portfolio for crypto is now worth $7,500. My ancillary portfolio with my Hive tokens is worth like $1,300. We're pushing almost net worth of about $9,000. So I'm trying to get to the goal of around 15 grand. And that would be absolutely awesome. I just had another thought too. I'm going to talk to my one friend, Jen, about, the process of renting out a home and stuff like that. I've talked about it before in this vlog, maybe sometime within the last week or two. But one of my goals, like forever, was to have residual income. And I do have that now, but like what I'm going with that is like I wanted to have multiple income streams, but like legit income. So what I was thinking is like trying to find like a really inexpensive home. Let's say, I don't know, $60,000 to $100,000. Fix it up. Let's say, I don't know, maybe 2-bedroom, 1 bath. I'd have to figure out what they'd be worth roughly, and that way that would determine how much I could charge for rent. And so buy one of these cheap homes, fix it up, and then rent it out to somebody. And have it so inexpensive, the home that is, that maybe I could pay it off in 10 years or something, and figure out like the best way to do that. So that way once it's paid off, I would just be paying like for the taxes, but still charging the same rent or whatever. So that's one of my thoughts. I'm just trying to figure out how to go about doing that and stuff. So Jen has multiple properties. Actually, even Rochelle did it with the house that her ex is living in now. I think they rented it out and stuff like that. The reason why I want such a small home is, and maybe even one without a basement. So it would literally just be 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, maybe like a 1-car garage, something small. So where if it gets destroyed, it's not, a complete financial disaster. Something that it wouldn't cost all that much to do a roof or interior or flooring or whatever. If they have a pet that destroys the inside, and kind of do it as like a test bed or something. So maybe have it for 2-3 years, kind of do an analyzation after that time period, see kind of what I think about it. Is it still feasible or whatever, and then if so, maybe pick up another one and kind of just keep doing it. And that's just kind of like my thought process. It's just something that I've always wanted to do. It wouldn't be bringing in a ton of income, but if it could at least pay for itself and have maybe a little bit extra or something like that, I would like that. Now, my main concerns or questions for Jen or even Rochelle would be how does that work for the future? So, like, let's say, I have this house, and then, I want to buy, like, an actual house to live in. So, is it like a debt-to-loan ratio type of thing? Or do the banks typically go off of just, like, your credit score? Or what? I don't want to overextend myself, especially since now that I bought a new car. So that's something that I want to learn about and try to figure out how to do. I don't know. But we're going to have to see. Because it would be, this is something that I want to do. It's kind of like old school entrepreneurship. That's like the way people used to do things back in the day. Or they would buy like an apartment building with, 5, 8, 10, 12 units. And then they would live in one of the units, and then rent out all the others. So yeah, I got some questions. I want to see how it works for the day-to-day. Like, do they charge 10, 20, 30, 40% more than their overhead, I guess you could say or call it? Or do they just kind of break even and it's more of like a tax thing? Because, like, dude, I miss my tax breaks and stuff with the house that I had. So you have multiple homes and properties and stuff like that. I don't know what that would be like. You're paying all those taxes and stuff like that. So yeah, I just want to explore that as an option or a possibility or whatever. So yeah, that's what else has been on my mind lately too. So stay tuned for more. What's going on, everybody? I'm just getting out of work for the day, and I'm excited. I'm kind of sneaking out a little bit early, and I need to stop home first, let out the doggy woof woofs, then head back north to Grant's baseball practice. After baseball practice, then I'm gonna probably go pick up a birthday present for Lukey Doodles, and then head to probably back home maybe for an hour or so, and then go to his house to pick up our clients' stuff. So it's gonna be a late night tonight. Don't really have any other plans for dinner or anything like that. I made some extra sausages or brats last night, so I'm going to probably heat those up and just eat one of those quick when I stop home to let Soph and loafers out. Yeah, so we're rocking and rolling. Crypto was worth more than $8,000, my portfolio. So it was up to like $8,200-$8,300 today, and right now it's around 79, around 8,000. It dipped back down a little bit. XMCC Monaco coin or Monac is kicking ass. That is one of my masternode coins. It's up like 13%. What else is up? Quite a few are up. Very interesting how this all works. So I am headed home, but I was looking through some old footage and stuff and pictures and all that type of stuff, and I was like kind of just wondering, how long have I been doing these vlogs? The longest thing that I'd done before was I did a Project 365, and that was like blog about one photo a day. This is back before cell phones and all that shit made all of this way easier. So you have to take a picture with your camera, you know, loaded from the memory card onto the computer, and it was like a big deal, you know, back then when I did this, probably over 10 years ago. So I looked it up. I've been vlogging, doing these daily videos for over 2 years now, every single day. Wow. I think I might have missed maybe 1 or 2 days or something like that. That's it. Crazy. Over 2 years. It's been like 2 years and 2 months or something like that. So I found out that like Luke's bachelor party was like 5/14/2016 or something like that. So if you guys go back through the archives, you can look up that date. It was a fun fucking day. So I was like looking, I'm like, oh, you know what? It'd be cool to post some clips from that day on his wall for his birthday. So I went to my NAS. You know, I just built this NAS back in January. Spent a lot of money on it. Been dumping hard drives and all that type of stuff to it for a long time now. And I was like, all right, cool. So I turn on the defrost here. I look back and what was it? It was like, I think it was like 2017 or something like that was where my videos that I have saved on the NAS started. And I started making videos in like February 2016. So I'm like, wow, I have like the first 10 months of my vlog videos. I don't even have a backup copy of them on my NAS. And I was like thinking about it and stuff, and I was looking, one of my hard drives failed. And I think that was the hard drive that had like, I don't know, almost 6 months, 5-6 months worth of vlog videos along amongst with other stuff. That was the hard drive. If you guys have been watching these videos, no one watches these. Believe me, I looked back 2 years, and those videos have like single-digit views, if any. Most of them have 0 views. But I had been putting off because I was emotionally not ready for it. I was putting off going through the footage that I'd recorded like the last week I was in my house. It was literally me walking around talking about my house, videoing everything about my house, showing, I guess you could say, like, you know, all the mods and stuff that I'd done about it. I was talking about life and very, very valuable footage for me, and at least to paint the picture of where I was mentally and emotionally and physically back then. This is like right as like almost like you could say the divorce is coming to a close or being finalized. I lost all that footage on that hard drive. I still have the hard drive. It's been sitting at work for fucking a year or so, just staring at me. But all of that footage on that hard drive was also like the first, you know, however many months of this vlog. So that would have been like all the raw footage and all that stuff. So that's why it was nice that I put all these videos onto YouTube to save them for posterity, because I like that hard drive's fucking done, dude. Like I looked into it. I was almost prepared to spend like the $1,000-$2,000 to have it professionally restored and stuff, and it's just, I don't think it's even possible. So I realized today, like I said, I'm missing like, I don't know, I'm guessing like 250 videos, which were like the first 250 days of this vlog. So that's what I started doing today. I started going through and downloading all of them from YouTube, one at a time, to my external, and then I'm going to take them copy them from my external to my NAS. That will give me a local copy. And these are just the final videos. I'm not going to have the raw footage or anything like that, but that basically, Luke, you know, I was looking and digging, and I'm like, oh, here's Luke's video from his bachelor party. So I'm like, oh, let me just pull up the raw footage, and I can take individual clips and post it on his wall. I didn't have the raw footage backed up anywhere. I was like, oh, shit. So that's when I was like, okay, I need to, you know, get on top of this, you know. I mean, there's a lot of good footage and stuff. That was when Grant was still a baby. Grant was, what, he would have been like 4? Maybe 3? Let me see, he's 6 now. Yeah, probably about 4. 3 or 4. I mean, kid could barely talk back then. So, yeah, so that's what I started doing today. I was like, well, fuck it, man. It's going to be a lot of work. but maybe every day I can download 10 or 15 or 12 videos or something like that, and you know, after a month or something of dinking around with it, I'll have them all backed up at least onto my NAS. It's crazy, guys. Like when you create content and when you create a shitload of content, how much I don't know. It's just when you're always looking forward and you don't have the best practices set in place to back up and archive data and all that, and even if you do, it's easy to have some stuff slip through your hands, man. So it's just food for thought. But once it's on YouTube, it's good. You know, it'll be around for a long time. So I'm not worried about that. But I'm just weird. I like to have my own copy. So, and what I was doing was I was manually copying over all of the old videos like that, versus, you know, I was copying over all the final renders, which are posted the videos you guys see on YouTube, versus like double backing up onto the NAS like all the raw footage. Because I mean, guys, 2 years of daily videos, that would fill up the NAS with just that project. So by just doing the final renders, it's still a lot of space, but much less. I've been doing the same with gigs and photos or photo shoots and all that stuff. Photos aren't quite so bad, you know. I mean, it's not like, you know, shooting high res video and especially 4K video, man. That stuff gets nasty in terms of file space. So yeah, it's something I identified today, and I'm going to work on going forward, restoring all those videos. So you have to do it manually. You can't just click a button and say, all right, YouTube, let me download 10 of them at a time. Nope, one at a time. YouTube even had a little warning that says you can only download one at a time, and it says you can only download 5 a day. That is not true. I was able to download like 10 or 11 today. So I think I'm gonna cut this video. Let me see here. All right, I was able to cut the video clip or save the video clip. So yeah, I'm still contemplating on this new YouTube idea and all that type of stuff, trying to figure out how to do it, all that type of stuff. I don't think I'm going to be writing out scripts, but I'm going to start writing out all kinds of just different, what do you want to call it, I guess you call them like episodes or something like that. So I want to have enough content that I can, you know, I'm never gonna run out. I don't want to say never gonna run out, but I'm gonna have stuff like always in the works that I can do and plan for and stuff. So maybe like if I'm shooting my vlogs and I'm doing something that I know I wanted to do for a production video, I can spend more time on it or bring a better camera or whatever, you know. So that's it for now, guys. I gotta get on the road here. The bumper. It's wet. It's overcast. It's like sprinkling. It's just nasty out. So, yeah. So stay tuned for more. There it is. Oh. Smile. Hands together. Boom! Good job, Grant.
There you go. Listen, it's really not a rush. You just without swinging, just take your time.
Nice.
Two more, okay? Almost, man. That's all. 3 out of you. Can I get 3 out of you, Austin?
Good job. All right, here we are. 2 years later. You probably can't even see me because it's dark out. It's snowing, and Luke's doing some work here with his dad on his birthday. I don't know what this kid does. He's a wild man. He's cleaning out the garage on a Wednesday. All right.
In the dark, in the snow.
Yeah. Yeah. Did he show you his lights on his boat that he installed? They're really bright. Yeah, they're really bright. He turned them on.
That's awesome. Is this thing a fishing boat?
That's a depth find? Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. Helps them find submarines. Upside down, huh?
Baba.
Yeah, do you need a hand?
Yeah, come over here. Leave it off the curb?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Yeah, we can.
Oh, what? Don't drop it on your mom.
Hey, where's Mom? Let's leave it there.
Crunch. So they're going to take that?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, are they going to yell at you for putting it in front of that fire hydrant? It's kind of in the road. I think we should just kick it. Mom, watch out. We're gonna kick it straight back. Watch out.
Dude, you think one guy's going to be able to pick that up?
Installed. Now he's got to grab the TV and we're done.
Do you need like a special sticker for that?
No, not tomorrow.
A TV? Oh, that 55 inch or whatever? 70 inch? Happy birthday, buddy. Hi, Ash. How you doing?